Hi, this is Carlos Cousins, and for the following conflicting viewpoints question, they're asking about whether or not a new piece of evidence here would help, or I guess whether a new piece of evidence would help one theory or another. Remember, for these theories or these viewpoints that are argued, or when there's two of them, always going to be the opposite of each other, and there's going to be a thesis statement, usually the first sentence of each paragraph, that's going to tell you what they believe. So let's go ahead and read these very quickly for this. Genetically modified foods are a viable, healthy option for consumers, and genetically modified foods are not a viable, healthy option for consumers. This one's great because it gives you a reason. Because of their tendency toward environmental hazards, okay, so they're not a viable option because of the environment and human health risks and health options, right, for humans. So it looks like they give you two reasons here for theory two. Okay, so theory one says that it's a good thing, theory two says that it's a bad thing. Let's go ahead and consider this new piece of evidence then. There's a genetically modified soybean that was herbicide tolerant, drought tolerant, easily produced. After consumption, it created an allergic reaction. So that's a health issue. And 3% of the population who didn't have an allergic reaction before. That's a negative health issue. So theory one says that these are a viable, healthy option for consumers. But in this case, it's unhealthy. So it looks like it's not going to support theory one. So we can already get rid of answer choices A and B, and that leaves us with C and D. So let's go ahead and figure out what the reasons they give are and evaluate them against each other. This strengthens theory two because creating a new allergic reaction has dangerous implications if the plant were to crossbreed with other plants. Theory two here is saying the reasons are the environmental hazards and the human health risks. The crossbreeding here could potentially be an environmental hazard. We're saying dangerous implications. We're not too sure about that, however. We're not 100% sure. Let's go ahead and read this last one. This strengthens theory two because it produced a new allergen. Okay, yep. One that could be avoided with conventional breeding techniques. Right, so if we had had something that wasn't genetically modified, maybe we wouldn't have this problem. When we're saying genetically modified foods are not viable, that implies that not genetically modified foods could be viable. So that makes answer choice D here a better answer choice than answer choice C. Hope that helped with this problem, and happy prepping.